A lot of people don't know this, but using a credit card is one of the smartest things you can do for your finances. Most people think credit cards are bad because if you don't have the money to pay back what you owe, the credit card company can charge you a lot of money in the form of interest payments over time. Although this can be true if used irresponsibly, there's actually many positives to using a credit card over a debit card for your everyday purchases. When used correctly, credit cards can be one of the best financial tools you have at your disposal. In today's video, we're going to cover the top 5 reasons why credit cards are better than debit cards and how you can use them to reach your financial goals faster. But before we start, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. Reason number 1, credit cards are a free line of credit. One of the main differences between a credit card and a debit card is that when you use your credit card, you're borrowing money from a lender, kind of like a line of credit. Compare this to a debit card. When you use your debit card, the money is taken directly out of your bank account. This can be quite handy when you don't have enough cash in your account for any urgent purchases that may come up. If you use a credit card, you can still make those purchases and then pay back the money in your own time. However, if you only use a debit card and you have an emergency where you need to make a purchase, you will be limited to spending only the money you have in your bank account. Credit cards add a lot of financial flexibility to your spending habits, but using a credit card responsibly is key to getting the most out of it. Make sure that you only use your card for purchases that you can truly afford, and always pay off the balance in full each month to avoid large amounts of interest. Some credit cards actually charge no interest if you can pay your balances off within a set time frame. Reason number 2, no liability in case of theft or fraud. One of the biggest advantages of using a credit card is that you have no liability if your card is stolen or misused, because purchases on credit cards are considered to be a loan. As soon as you inform your bank that your card has been stolen or is being misused, every transaction you point out gets marked, and you don't have to pay for anything. The Fair Credit Billing Act limits your liability to $50, and customers get 60 days from the time they receive their credit card bill to dispute a charge with their bank. With debit cards, however, any fraudulent charges are taken directly from your bank account. This means that if someone steals your debit card, there's no protection whatsoever. They can spend all your money, and you'll have a very small chance of ever seeing it again. Because of this, credit cards are a much safer option to use every time you make a purchase, be it online or in a physical store. Reason number 3, they build up your credit score fast. Using a credit card is one of the fastest ways to build up your credit score. All you need is the financial discipline to either pay for your credit card purchases right away or make the minimum payments each month to avoid incurring penalties. If you have this financial discipline, then you can simply use your credit card for everyday purchases such as groceries, rent, and filling up your car. It's also worth noting that the more credit cards you have, the better, because each credit card will register separately on your credit report. Frequent purchases and paying them off on or before their due date will make your credit score skyrocket in no time. There have been people who have literally taken their credit scores from 0 to 750 in less than a year simply by using their credit cards for everyday purchases. If you only use a debit card, you will struggle to build your credit score because when you use a debit card, you're only using your own money. This makes it hard for banks to determine whether or not you would be a good candidate to receive a loan because you won't have any history in paying back debt. Reason number 4, they teach you good financial habits. Using a credit card can be an excellent way to teach yourself good financial habits. By understanding how to use the card and how to pay off balances responsibly, you can gain valuable experience that will help you manage your finances more effectively in the future. Credit cards encourage people to pay their debts off in full each month and discourage them from carrying large balances and accumulating late fees. This is because any balance left unpaid will accrue interest, something which can quickly add up over time and become difficult to manage. By showing users exactly how much they owe each month, along with what the costs are for not paying it off promptly, credit cards can help foster a sense of responsibility for one's personal finances. Another benefit of using a credit card is that users become familiarized with budgeting tools, such as online banking or budgeting apps. These tools can then be utilized on other forms of debt or investments, setting users up for greater financial success in the long term. Reason number 5, they offer incredible rewards. The final reason to use a credit card is that they offer rewards like cash back, discounts, or points that can be redeemed. This means that every time you make a purchase with your credit card, you'll get a certain percentage back in the form of rewards. It's important to shop around and compare credit cards before you choose one, as different cards offer different rewards and benefits. Some cards offer rewards on groceries and fuel, while others offer rewards on selected brands. For example, the American Express Platinum Card is a rewards credit card mainly geared towards travelers. If you use the card to book flights and hotels, you can receive up to 5 rewards points for every dollar you spend. So, if you're a frequent traveler, you can make some pretty good savings simply by using this card for your purchases. Another example would be the Crypto Visa card, which is mainly targeted towards cryptocurrency holders looking for an easy way to access and spend their crypto assets. The Crypto Visa card doesn't have any annual fees or require a hard credit check to get approval. It also charges no ATM fees if you were to make a cash withdrawal. So, there you have it. Those were the top 5 reasons why you should use a credit card for your purchases. By now, you should understand that using a credit card is the safest option, and by following the tips we've shared previously, you can take advantage of their many benefits. What do you think? Would you use any of the credit cards mentioned already? Or maybe you want to avoid credit cards altogether? Let us know in the comments section below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.